Jack Smith just sent a message that has Washington insiders absolutely terrified. And what he's planning to do next could blow open the biggest political cover-up in American history. While most Americans think the Trump investigations are dead and buried, something is happening behind the scenes that nobody saw coming. Career prosecutors who spent years building cases are now speaking out. FBI agents who've been fired are ready to talk. And Jack Smith himself has made it crystal clear he's not going anywhere quietly. This isn't just about Trump investigations anymore. This is about what happens when the Justice Department gets weaponized against the very people who tried to uphold the law, and the evidence they gathered might finally see daylight. Let me take you inside what's really happening. Because a new book called Injustice by Carol Leonig and Aaron Davis just exposed something that should terrify every American regardless of politics. The Department of Justice knew about Trump's alleged crimes years before anyone did anything about it. We're talking December 2020, when investigators first flagged fake elector certificates that appeared coordinated by the Trump campaign. But the Justice Department didn't open an investigation until January 2022. That's over a year of delay while evidence sat collecting dust. Why? Fear. Plain and simple fear of investigating Trump investigations that paralyzed the FBI and Justice Department leadership. Agents who had their careers destroyed during Trump's first term were terrified to pursue new Trump investigations. Some prosecutors literally killed efforts to examine evidence linking Trump to election interference. The trauma from the first Trump presidency created a chilling effect that delayed justice for over a year. And here's where it gets worse. When Merrick Garland finally became Attorney General, he believed the Trump fever had broken after January 6th. He thought America was ready to move on. So instead of immediately pursuing Trump investigations based on existing evidence, Garland decided to build cases from the bottom up, starting with rioters. The DOJ created roadblocks and hurdles that slowed Trump investigations to a crawl. The most embarrassing moment? When Cassidy Hutchinson testified before Congress about what she witnessed on January 6th, Merrick Garland was watching in his office. He turned to his staff and asked if they knew about this evidence. The answer was no. The Justice Department was learning critical details about Trump investigations from televised congressional hearings. Think about that. The nation's top law enforcement agency was behind Congress in gathering evidence about presidential misconduct. Then there's the classified documents case. When FBI agents searched Mar-a-Lago, they found hundreds of pages of top-secret documents nearly spilling out of boxes in Trump's office and even a bathroom shower. Julie Edelstein, the Justice Department's top expert on classified document cases, said something chilling that night. If it was anybody else, we would arrest him tomorrow. But Trump investigations operate under different rules. Jack Smith knew the risks when he brought Trump investigations to Florida instead of D.C. His team calculated a 1 in 6 chance of getting Judge Aileen Cannon. It turned out to be 1 in 3. Some prosecutors literally cursed when they learned Trump investigations would be tried in Florida. One said, "Are you effing serious?" They knew what was coming. And Judge Cannon killed the case exactly as predicted. Now here's what matters going forward. Jack Smith has repeatedly said, "Bring me on." He wants to testify before Congress. He wants to present the evidence that Trump investigations uncovered. There's a 100-page trial plan that was already drafted for the election interference case before the Supreme Court granted broad presidential immunity. That plan contains evidence the American public has never seen about Trump investigations and what really happened. Career Justice Department officials are starting to talk. The ones who used to run away from reporters at Christmas parties are now speaking out. Why? Because they cannot let this stand. They spent lifetime careers upholding the law, and they watched Trump investigations get dismantled for political reasons. Now they're being fired, purged, and blacklisted for doing their jobs. This dam is going to break. The evidence from Trump investigations will come out. The only question is when and how much damage gets done before it does. What do you think? Will Jack Smith finally get his day to present the evidence? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And if you want to stay ahead of this story as it develops, smash that subscribe button and hit the notification bell. This is just getting started.